Today, I want to speak directly to those of you walking through your golden years. Whether you're 65, 70, 75, or anywhere in between and beyond, you've made it through so much, and in a world that often forgets the quiet strength of age, you're still here, still living, still learning. Now let me ask you something. Are you still able to take a good walk? Do you laugh at the little things, even yourself? Do you still look forward to tomorrow? Because if you're between the ages of 65 and 80, and you can still do just a few of these 5 things I'll share with you today, well, my friend, you are rare. You may be walking a quiet path toward reaching 100 years and doing so with grace. And number 4, it's one people hardly talk about, but it's one of the most powerful signs of resilience and longevity I've ever seen. So I invite you, stay with me until the end of this video, because by the end, you may just see yourself or someone you love with new eyes. This isn't about bragging rights. It's about honoring what still works, what still shines, what still matters, even when the world isn't looking. Let's begin. Let me tell you about someone I once knew, a man named Harold Jenkins. He wasn't famous. He didn't write books or run marathons, but he lived a quiet kind of greatness that taught me more than any headline ever could. Harold was 78 when I met him, a retired school teacher, a widower for nearly a decade, and a grandfather of 5. He lived alone in a modest house on a tree-lined street in a small Ohio town. Every morning, rain or shine, Harold would walk his little dog, Rosie, a stubborn terrier who, I swear, had more attitude than most people. He'd shuffle down the same sidewalk, nodding to neighbors, pausing to smell the lilacs in spring or to brush snow off the gate in winter. One morning I sat on his porch while he tied his shoes, slowly, steadily, with those same hands that had written on chalkboards for 40 years. No rush, no frustration, just care. That's when he said something I've never forgotten. He looked up at me and said, "You know, tying your own shoes at this age is a quiet kind of miracle. No one applauds it, but it means I can still start my day on my own terms." That stuck with me, and so did the rest of Harold. The way he remembered everyone's birthday, the way he still made terrible dad jokes and laughed harder than anyone at them, the way he planted tomatoes in the spring and sat by the window reading poetry in the afternoon sun. He wasn't chasing youth. He was living the age he was, fully, gratefully. And through him, I saw what true longevity looked like, not just in years, but in spirit. That's what today's video is about. Not perfection, not denial, but recognizing the small things, the rare things that point toward a long, meaningful life. So let's talk about those 5 signs, starting with something you might be doing every day without even knowing how extraordinary it is. Let's take a walk together now. Not down Harold's sidewalk, but down a path of reflection. Here are 5 rare abilities that, if you still have them between the ages of 65 and 80, they may be quiet signs that your body and spirit are working in harmony for the long road ahead. And number 4, well, we'll get there. 1, you can still walk steadily without support. If you can get up, move through your home, stroll down your street without needing a cane, walker, or someone to lean on, you are holding on to one of the greatest predictors of longevity. Mobility is more than just movement. It's freedom. It's independence. It's the ability to say, I choose where I go today. Harold once told me, every step I take is one I still own. And he was right. So protect your steps, stretch, walk. Keep those legs moving. Not fast, just steady. Your feet carry the weight of your life. Honor them. 2, you can recall names, faces, and memories. Clearly, memory is a tender thing. If you can still remember your wedding song, the name of your childhood best friend, or what your granddaughter wore on her graduation day, your mind is still holding on to the thread of your story. It means your past is still present, still active, and that's rare. Memory isn't just about trivia, it's about identity. It tells us, I am still me. If your recall is still strong, keep it sharp. Read, tell stories, share memories over dinner. Your stories are not just yours, they're gifts waiting to be passed down. Before we go further, my dear seniors, if this conversation has touched you, let me know by tapping the like button. Also, subscribe to this channel, Elderly Person Diary. It tells me today's topic matters to you or someone close to you. Your subscription plants a seed in this garden of wisdom. With your support, we'll keep turning pages of time together. Now, back to what really matters. 3. You still look forward to tomorrow. Hope may be invisible, but it's powerful. If you still find yourself saying, I can't wait for, whether it's a phone call, a sunny day, a cup of coffee on the porch, you are living with forward motion. So many people lose that spark. But if you're 70 and still planting flowers for next season, you're telling the world, I believe there will be beauty again. And that belief, that forward gaze, is a kind of fuel no medicine can replicate. Or 4, you laugh easily, especially at yourself. This one surprises people. But if you can still laugh, not just at the news or a TV show, but at yourself, at the small messes and forgotten names and spilled tea, you are emotionally agile. Harold? He once put his dentures in backwards, looked in the mirror and said, well, I guess today I eat in reverse. Then he laughed, belly shaking, tears in the eyes laughter. That ability to laugh at life, especially when it gets absurd, is a sign of resilience. It means you've softened your grip. You've accepted life for what it is. Laughter heals. If you still have it, never let it go. 5, you can still care for something or someone. It doesn't have to be big. A dog, a rose bush, a neighbor you check on, a letter you send each month. To care is to stay connected. It gives you purpose, a reason to wake up and say, something needs me today. People who reach 100 often share one trait. They're still needed. And more importantly, they still give. So if there's anything or anyone in your life that you nurture, no matter how small, know this: you are building life just by caring. Those are the 5. And if you still carry even 1 or 2 of these, you are doing better than you think. If you have all 5, you are a rare treasure, a living example of quiet strength, and a likely traveler on the path toward 100. So now you may be asking yourself, what can I do today to keep these 5 abilities strong, or even get 1 or 2 of them back? First, let me say this. Aging isn't about chasing youth. It's about honoring the life that still moves within you, no matter what stage you're in. Here are a few simple, loving actions you can take. Not to fight age, but to partner with it. 1. Protect your steps. Make walking a part of your daily rhythm. It doesn't have to be far, just consistent. Around the house, down the street, through the garden. Your legs are like old friends. They may creak a little, but they'll carry you if you keep showing up for them. Wear supportive shoes, stretch in the morning, take your time. The goal is not speed, it's steadiness. 2. Keep your mind awake with stories. Memory is like a garden. It blooms when nurtured. Talk about your past. Look through old photos. Listen to music from your youth. Share the names and faces that shaped you. Start a small memory journal, 1 line a day. Today I remembered. This practice keeps your mental thread strong. 3. Give yourself something to look forward to. Even small joys matter. A cup of tea on the porch, a weekend phone call, a crossword puzzle, a favorite show. The trick is to always have something, no matter how small, to anticipate. Put 1 thing on the calendar each week that makes you smile. Even a note that says, enjoy the sunset, is enough. 4. Stay close to laughter. Laughter isn't childish. It's life-giving. Surround yourself with people, movies, music, or memories that make you chuckle. Don't be afraid to be silly. That child inside you is still there. Rewatch a favorite comedy, share a corny joke, even laugh at how the peanut butter ended up in the fridge. 5. Care for one small thing. Whether it's watering a plant, feeding a pet, or calling a friend, the act of giving care connects us to the present moment. You don't need to take care of the whole world. Just one living thing? That's enough to remind your spirit, I still have purpose. Make it part of your daily ritual. That small rhythm can bring big meaning. These are not grand gestures. They are acts of love toward your body, your mind, your heart. Longevity isn't only found in medicine or luck. It's found in how we show up every day with care, intention, and grace. If you're still watching, thank you. That tells me something beautiful about you. You care. You're reflecting. You're still growing, even now. And maybe you recognized yourself in one of those 5 rare abilities. Maybe you still walk with strength. Maybe your memories are clear as morning light. Maybe you still laugh when life gets messy. If so, I want you to know, you are not just aging, you are aging well. And perhaps without even knowing it, you're walking the path toward 100. Not just in years, but in joy, in wisdom, in wholeness. And if you didn't see all 5 in yourself, that's okay. Truly, life takes and gives. The body changes, but the spirit adjusts. There's always something we can still nourish, still grow, still find meaning in. You are not alone in this journey. There's no right way to age, just your way. And here at Elderly Person Diary, you are seen, you are valued, and you are part of a community that honors every wrinkle as a story and every story as a gift. So be gentle with yourself. Be proud of what you can still do, and never underestimate the quiet strength that still lives inside you. If this video spoke to your heart today, even in a small way, I'd love for you to stay connected with us here at the Elderly Person Diary. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, so you don't miss future stories, reflections, and moments just like this one, made especially for you. And in the spirit of sharing, I invite you to leave a comment below. What's one thing you can still do today that brings you joy or pride? Maybe it's something simple. Maybe it's something sacred. Your story, your voice, could be exactly what someone else needs to hear. And if you know someone in their golden years who could use a little encouragement, feel free to share this video with them. Sometimes a few kind words are all it takes to remind someone they're not alone. Thank you for spending a few quiet minutes with me today. Until next time, keep walking gently, keep laughing freely, and remember, every elder has a story, and every story has wisdom.